and welcome. I'm Zombie Kitty and Happy New Year! It feels like a really long time since I actually filmed a video here. But I thought I just wanted to do one more like best of 2022 video, just because usually I do this as an article. So what this is going to be is my top 5 favourite YouTube videos from 2022. So I usually do this as a written article, but unfortunately I can't access my the site that I use to write on it. If you don't know, actually quite a while back now, my computer got corrupted and essentially everything got reverted back to default settings. I ended up having to do a factory reset on it, so yeah, which meant that all my bookmarks and saved passwords were now gone, and I stupidly didn't save any of my login details for the site. So yay! So I just thought, well, I already do YouTube stuff, why not do this as a YouTube video? So what this is going to be is my favourite YouTube videos that I have watched over the past year. This seems to be a first where I think all of them have been released in 2022. And I know people usually do like best films or TV, but the majority of stuff I've been watching is YouTube videos, so that's a bit more suited to me. So there'll be a top 5, and then I do have a couple of nominations as well, so we'll go through that as well. But yeah. Another thing to mention is that this year it was really difficult to narrow it down to 5. So while they are in a top 5, so they'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I do love all of these videos equally. It was just really difficult to narrow it down to a top 5, because there's been some amazing videos this year, so yeah. But my number 5 is... So I think it's safe to say that this year has been Rocket Music's year. They've released some fantastic music this year. They've done really, really well viewing wise and liking wise, and this year was also the year that I got introduced to them. So again, this is kind of going back to, it was difficult to pick videos for this. It was so difficult to decide what Rocket Music song I was actually going to put on this list. But my number 5 is Misfit. So this is Rocket Music and Deadlands. This is a collaboration between the two artists. This is a Roxanne Wolf song, so from Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. I thought this was fantastic. Before it came out, they were hyping up about this quite a lot. They were really excited about it. I can definitely see why. I think it's a fantastic song. The vocals from Deadlands it's so perfect. And it not only matches the character of Roxanne Wolf, but I think it also works really well with Rocket Music's music. It really works with the song's melody. The animation is also really, really nice too. And there's some really nice imagery in the video. Like I've been saying quite a lot this year, it was a struggle to decide what picture I was going to use for the thumbnail. But I think I also like this one. And I picked this one the most because this is the one that felt like it wouldn't feel out of place if it was played on like the radio or like Kerrang TV or something. So I quite liked that as well. So yeah. In Space with Markiplier. How was I not going to put this on here? So if you still don't know what this is, In Space with Markiplier was created by Markiplier and is a choose your own adventure type video series. It's a sci-fi one this time, and he's done a few of these before, but I think this is honestly his most ambitious project to date. This was fantastic, and it even got nominated for an Emmy. I mean, the amount of work that went into this is just incredible, but I think also it managed to be funny, emotional, shocking, and it also knew when to hit those beats at the right time. And yeah, this was just perfect. I think also I hold a special place in my heart for this one because my trailer reaction video to the first part got noticed by Mark. And I've also got noticed by Wade as well, who played Wug in Space with Markiplier. So yeah, it also I have fond memories of this one just because of that, as well as it's just an incredible piece of work. So if you don't know who Kadikarus is, he's a British YouTuber. He used to do individual game reviews, but he's changed that up in the last few years, and he now does sort of a video with a certain video game theme. So for example, he's done Pixar games, DreamWorks games, that kind of thing. And the one that I picked for this particular number is his Spyro video. So this is a really recent video. However, this has been in the works for a very, very long time. Basically, I think ever since his Net Your Rose video a few years back, I'll put the year here, he basically proposed that if he hits 1 million subscribers, he will do a video on originally the 3 main Spyro games. That has now expanded, so this video is on every mainline Spyro game. It's a really, really interesting and funny video, not just because it's a review of the video, but it's a review of the game, sorry, but he also puts in his own flavour of comedy into there. Like, he doesn't really hold back with his criticisms and his thoughts on the games. And I think for me, this was not only an enjoyable video, but I think also this was a really weirdly heartfelt moment, because it also signified that his channel had finally got to 1 million subscribers, and I'm really, really happy for him, and it's very well deserved. I think his channel was the first channel that I subscribed to when discovering YouTube, so for me this again holds a very special place in my heart. From one anticipated video to the next, this one is Darkest Desire 2 music video. So yes, the lyric video came out about a year ago, or technically 2 years ago now, nearly. This came out on Christmas Day, but the music video actually came out on the 1st of October. Out of all the videos coming out in 2022, this was the one that I was looking forward to the most, and I actually wasn't sure whether to put this at number 2 or number 1. This and another video kept changing places a couple of times, but I put this one at number 2. I mean, if you saw my reaction video to this, and I did do a reaction video to this, this video is incredible. This is amazing. The song is just fantastic anyway. If you don't know the song or haven't listened to it, it's essentially a Disney villain song disguised as a FNAF song, which is essentially what it is. As a lot of you know by now, I'm a huge fan of Darkiplier, Antisepticeye, all these YouTube characters. So yeah, seeing this live action / animated video was just a delight. It was just a delight, and some of the visuals are incredible, including the world being taken over by Dorktrap. And I also really do feel that Dorktrap needs to be up there with Anti and Dark, because he's a really cool character. And yeah, he took over the world. I'm very interested to see what part 3 is going to be like. But not only that, but I also think that the green screen animation mixed with the live action is really, really well done. Just like a previous video he's done, where it was also live action and animated blended, the green screen work is really, really well done. It looks fantastic, and yeah, I just love this video. And finally, my number 1 spot is Anomaly Found Chase Brody on Jacksepticeye's channel. So yeah, this obviously had to be on my list somewhere. Like I previously said with number 2, I'm a huge fan of the YouTube characters, so Antisepticeye being one of them. And yeah, this was just amazing. I mean, 2022 definitely marked the return of the YouTube characters, and yeah, this was just amazing. And I think anticipation for this was really high amongst the community, especially after the previous Watcher video that we had, which I've also reacted to. Anticipation was very, very high for this. I think that the production quality is just amazing, and much like the Chase shorts from a couple of years ago, we're starting to move into a more short film structure of these ego videos, which I am more than happy about. I've said before and I'll say it again, like, if we only get 1 ego video per year, but that's the quality we get, then I'm all for it. I'm on board. But not just that, but also Jack's acting is just fantastic. Plus, it marks the return of Antisepticeye, who we haven't seen in a while and looks terrifying. It just looks incredible. And yeah, he looks spooky scary now. But I really like the design, the new design for Antisepticeye. I think he does look scary. He needed to start looking a bit scarier now as well, which I absolutely love. But also, this was contained within an interactive live stream. So if you weren't there when this was originally premiered, this was contained around an interactive live stream. So, which was essentially a set of puzzles that then unlocked these clips that merged into one video. I will say this, I will never look at a pipe puzzle ever again. I know I need to continue with Bioshock, but I will... Oh boy, that was... yeah. But I think that actually, it was actually a really fun and chaotic experience, but it was a lot of fun. It definitely made my Halloween night quite interesting, but it's definitely something that I'll remember. And the amount of work that went into this was just phenomenal, and is definitely appreciated. And yeah, this was just amazing. But that was my top 5. So I do have a few nominations that I just want to list off quickly. So firstly, Make Me a Hero by Dawko and Huster. The reason I didn't put this on the list was because by the time it came out, the list had already been compiled, locked down. I'd already decided what I was going to put on the top 5. So unfortunately this was just a bit too late. But again, I've done a reaction for this video. I love this song so much. I love the video. The character of Glamrock Dawko is so adorable and so cool looking. And yeah, I just love this. It just came out too late, unfortunately. JRDL's 96 reaction to Iris Project. So again, this is on Anomaly Found. So JR is a reaction YouTuber just like me, but he does reaction videos, product reviews, that kind of thing. And I was originally going to put this on the list, but I again just sort of ran out of space for it, and I don't want to extend it any more than the top 5. But I put this on the nomination purely for his reaction to seeing Anti for the first time in that video. But I really like this YouTuber. I think he is a fantastic person and his channel is just really, really good. Drop by Rocket Music. So again, I have reacted to this one before. This was the first Rocket Music video that I actually reacted to on the channel. I still love this song. This is also with CG5. So CG5 does the voice of Sun, and then Rocket Music take over with Moon. It's really, really cool. I love that the melody changes depending on who's like doing the music. So whether it's Sun or Moon, the melody changes, and I think that's really, really cool. Plus the animation style is awesome. Memento Amori. So I didn't put this on the list just because, again, I'd already compiled my list at the time, but this was Ethan and Markiplier. So Ethan Crank Gameplays, Markiplier. This was their 2-year sort of vlog on Unus Annus, on the 2 years since Unus Annus has finished. It was 2 separate videos, but they can be put together to make one coherent video. It was just really, really sweet to sort of listen to them talk about their time with the channel, and working together and stuff, and what their thoughts are now. But again, this came out a bit too late, so yeah. But I think it's still worthy of a mention. My last nomination is called The Exhausting World of Making Caddy Videos. So again, this is another Caddicarus video. This was to do with essentially how he makes his videos and the work that goes into it, which for me personally, I love sort of behind the scenes stuff and making of videos, so I thought this was really, really interesting. And it also shows that because we see the end result and it looks simple, doesn't mean it is simple. There's a lot of work that goes into these videos, and it really, really pays off. And yeah, I just thought this was a really, really interesting video that I wanted to mention. So this was my top 5 favourite YouTube videos of 2022. I hope you enjoyed this. It's the first time I've done this in a video format before, so I hope you guys enjoyed me sort of rattling off my list. But yeah, I will get back to regular reaction and gaming videos from the next video, so in a few days' time. I cannot remember, I think it's the second part of Bioshock, but I can't quite remember. But thank you all for watching, and Happy New Year! I haven't said that yet, that feels weird. But Happy New Year everyone, and hope you all had a good Christmas and New Year. And yeah, I guess if you have any games you want me to play or anything you want me to react to, please let me know. And thank you all for watching. Oh, so one thing I did forget to mention. All of the videos that I'd mentioned in this video, the links are all going to be down below. I knew there was something I was going to have to say. Links are all going to be down below in the description, but I will put the nominations and the top 5 video links down below. But thank you all for watching, and I will see you all soon. Bye!